Hello and welcome back to the channel. Day 16 on the 4x3. It's been one of those days. It's been a fantastic day, but it's been one of those sort of hard grafting days. Didn't help that first thing this morning I threw me back out, which is it's always nice. Always nice when you've got a full day's graft ahead of you, especially when it's a plastering day as well. But how did I get on here, you ask? Let's go have a look. So, wow, it's all there, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, well done, camera. She's adjusted. So there you go. She is fully ceiling plastered. Walls are plastered. So I shall bring you in. So there you go. So my plasterer is on site today. Me. And got this done, which is pretty good going. I had a sort of later start this morning as well, which is fantastic. So very happy. Absolutely gorgeous. The other thing I did was actually got the protection off the flooring. Little top tip, that it's easier to get that stuff up when you plaster. Even though it's dry when it's hit the floor, it's been on for a couple of hours while you're doing the other bits and pieces, it still cracks up easier. But if you leave it to dry solid, it's a bitch to get this protection stuff off. You sit there for ages picking at it. The other thing I was able to get done was, so the OSB is now on the other side of this, because I'd already pre-cut it, because I'm a genius. So that's all pre-cut, fitted. When I put it in front of the steel, I just simply use I call it a grip fill, but it's called Sticks Like SHOT, and it really does. It's brilliant stuff. So I literally pushed it on, glued it in place, it stayed there, it ain't going anywhere. Then obviously waterproof membrane around the outside of it as well. So that is, I mean, look at that. It's one of those funny days, isn't it? You're always working towards a finish, so every day's bringing you closer, but when you stand back and look at it, she looks sexy in black. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is one good looking like garden room. So tomorrow will be, if the walls are dry, which they should be because I'm bare plasterboard and it's only a thin coat, so hopefully that'll be dry so I can get on with decorating the walls. It's going to be white ceiling, white walls in this one. And then it'll be battered in the front, across here, and then possibly getting some shiplap up on the front and the side, depending how I get on with the decorating. Decorating will be a piece of cake though, because, you know, there's not much else going on there. The other thing I've got to do as well, which I'll explain in another video, is I'm going to put MDF, 18mm MDF on these on the inside, boom, across the top. So the reason I'm doing that is because obviously once the windows are in, I could have plasterboarded this and plastered it. Of course I could, easy, but I prefer to do it in angle ply because there's a nice little trim that I like to cut and fit around the window. So once the window is in, wherever it's going to come up to, I'll cut a little bit of MDF that finishes there, and a little trim that kind of comes over the front and across the top, and it's just easier to paint it. It gives me a fixing everywhere I file, which is great, and then it's just a matter of blatting that, and it's one less thing to plasterboard and plastered in, you know, because it's quite fiddly work, but it's got to cut those little trimmy bits and pieces anyway, so while I'm there, it doesn't hurt to just trim those up at the same time. But you'll understand more once I kind of get the windows in. So that is it, done and dusted. So like I say, decorating, doing these little bits and pieces on the inside, and then getting the shiplap started, hopefully. But we shall see what kind of a day I have and how kind it is. But either way, if you like this, like, subscribe, press the bell icon, all those buttony things, because it really does help me out. So thank you so much for watching. See you later, everyone. Bye.